What's up guys, RedZone87 here, and today I'm going to be doing the Japanese aluminum ball challenge. I have my supplies. I'm using a roll of this for my stand, and hopefully it works. Alright, so let's get on the making of it. And so we have our aluminum here, aluminum foil. That worked. Alright, perfect. Put it back in. Yeah, my stand I'm using here is pretty crappy, so we have our paper here. It's not very even, so we're going to sample it into our ball. Get it as dense as possible. And then we're going to do about 2 more layers. And yeah, we'll do about 2 more layers. We got the next piece of foil here, so wrap that in it. Alright, so it did get a bit bigger, and yeah, we'll do the next one. Alright, so layer number 3. Alright, so we have our 3rd layer. It did kind of get a bit bigger. Looks pretty cool. Feels pretty good. Here's a bottle of soap for size comparison, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna kind of hammer it on the counter here a bit. As you can see, it does flatten it out a little and smoothen it out. So we're gonna time lapse that, and that'll hopefully look good. Okay, so it's not a very ball-like shape. It is smoothened out. You guys can see, definitely, it's smoothened out. Doesn't have a very scratchy texture anymore. It's kind of smooth. We're gonna go in the garage, get a hammer, and yeah, we'll get this going even better. Alright, so I'm gonna be using this thing. Not quite sure what it is. We don't have a hammer, so I'm gonna be using this. Here we go. Time lapse. Alright, so when I was doing this, pieces started to come off like that. Now, I think I screwed it up, but we're going to sand it anyway, so back to the kitchen. Okay, so we have the sandpaper, we have the ball. I'm going to put it in the water and start sanding. Alright, so did not turn out how I expected. Basically, moral of the lesson, this stuff is clickbait. Do not do it. It floats, which means it's not actually an aluminum ball. It was polished up a bit, but yeah, we're gonna test its density to see how well it would survive. Alright, so we found a hammer. A little bit too late, but we're going to test out the density of this. So we'll go from stage 1, very light pressure, stage 2, more, etc. So we have the ball end and the flat end. Let's just do one hit with the ball end first. Okay, so it made a dent. Why am I not surprised? Alright, flat end, same amount of pressure. Alright, pretty much the same thing. Flip it over. Actually, let's put it on its side, see if we can get this thing to go. Alright, so stage 2, a bit more pressure. Alright, same thing. Basically turning this thing into a square. Alright, ball end. Okay. Flat end, ball end. Stage 4, lots of pressure. Not insane amounts, but I still go. Alright, now we're going to hammer down at stage 5 as almost as hard as we can. Big flattening. Ball end. Same thing. Yeah, so if you think this was going to turn into a very strong ball, then I think you need to go to the doctor because you need some help. All right, now we're going to get this thing hit as hard as we can. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ball end. Flat end. Whew. It's actually pretty strong once you hit it like that. Keep going. Ball end. The ball end, I found out, is very good for punching it in, for getting it more dense. Let's get her on the edges here. All right, so final product, very, very strong. Actually, extremely strong. Definitely not as strong as I thought the product would be. I'm actually bending this as hard as I can, and I can't bend it, so A+ for that. Definitely didn't turn into a ball, but it turned into a disc, which, yeah, so that was pretty good. And we'll get back to reviewing it. All right, so for the final review, out of 10, 10 meaning it's the best and turned out exactly like an aluminum ball, indestructible almost, I'd probably rate it a 2 because the only reason I'm not rating it a 1 is because I can't bend it. But, yeah, so it flakes a lot too, like there's all this stuff coming off of it. Like see, like that right there, like that's annoying. So, yeah. Yeah, so basically wasted about 10 minutes of my day on this. Hopefully I didn't waste your time. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.